I got 3 to 9.
All right. The answer for the first one. You can check your answer, see if you're doing okay. Let me know which question you have. That is the first one here.
Only there was an opportunity for me to be sitting in the seat. I told her that she should take her seat and then take my seat. Yeah. I mean, I didn't know if you were here or not. Okay, yeah, but then he would out. But that means he, a guy, would physically use you a girl, which means that it's like that's totally unacceptable.
How did you do it? How do you do that?
No, that quality is not good. I heard this cola tea. This quality is wait, that is not better than your eyes. That is 10. Then you got really good. 2 equals 10. Yeah, we both have to have it. Yeah. But negative 10 because it's below. A for 1. I A for 1. I gotta slow down. Wait, what A is not asking for slowing down, it's asking for the average velocity. No, that's B. A, right here. I didn't see that. I didn't see that.
Alright, so I'm gonna zoom in the first 3 part. The first 3 part is A, B, C, D. I think that's as much as I can go in.
What? Oh, no, it's an older one. You got a different location. You were using it.
Madeline, you don't have a calculator? Did you do the first questions? Okay, check your answer on the first question. The first one, I'm going to say that again, 3 decimal places. I know some of you guys don't know how to do TI Inspire to 3 decimal places. I have no idea how to do that. That's why you're using TI Inspire. I don't give a shit about you. Because I don't know, have no idea how to change that flow. But apparently Sean Anderson knows how to figure out, like in the X in the zeros, how do you do 3 decimal places. I think maybe the judge can figure out. But a lot of the graphing, the zeros, they have a hard time to get 3 decimal places. If you do know how to do it, great. Teach another person because I don't know how to do that thing. I can't really teach you how to do that thing. So how do you do part 1? V of 1 is equal to 1.469. A of 1 is equal to negative 0.819. Now, since they both opposite sign, therefore it's slowing down. That's the one you're supposed to write out. Let's go, baby. Do you know there was like a Vietnamese guy? He's a poker player. No. They give him nicknames Prince of Poker. He's a Vietnamese guy. He's very funny. Yeah. It's a very, very funny guy. Look kind of like a man.
That's gotta be racist, bro.
Look at that. Look at that Prince of Poker.
Wow.
Prince of Poker. He's a Vietnamese guy.
Nope. No, I need to know because Mr. A said he looks like Min, which I don't believe.
Scotty Wang. Scotty Wang, baby. Yeah.
Such a handsome guy.
Oh.
I don't need to explain every single time I see him.
Wait, he's looking
He's got all the bling bling too.
He's looking pimpin', not gonna lie.
What do you mean this looks like Min?
It is. You're right.
It doesn't look like Min. It looks like Min, right? A little bit.
No. In no way does this look like Min.
Okay, so once you have the equation type.
Prince.
Wait, let me see.
It's an old man.
Yeah.
He's gone. He left the room.
The reason why I said because like Min has an addict with gambling, so
Honestly, I thought you were just saying it because I don't get weak. You got
it is a lot too.
Oh, I can't do that.
Yeah, no, you can't. Only I can. Well, I can make all kind of jokes.
Well, I can make the joke as soon as I leave the classroom.
Oh,
In fact, Ethan last year, Ethan did need to make the jokes that he makes now.
but it's no calculus.
Okay, you were.
All right.
you made the jokes?
All right, so part B, you should have integrated. Why? Because there is two formula for average velocity. One is S of B minus S A over B, only B minus A. But the problem is precision never giving. So then you have to integrate the velocity in order to get precision. But you also divide it by the difference between time, so that's why 1/2 in the front. So it's like average value of velocity function is average velocity. Well, that's kind of interesting. They both are, they're just different thing, different way of saying it. So it's equal to negative 20.163. Did you guys get that?
Yep.
Okay, so the next one is the changing of velocity over changing of time. Should be v of 4 minus v of 2 over 4 minus 2. You should get negative 16.306. Negative 51.987. Finding the total distance between 0 to 3, 0 to 3 absolute value v of TTT is 12.836.
Oh man. There you go.
I see how you did.
Oh, no.
Nice.
Yeah. I guess.
Yeah. No, no.
I think our speed is 35.
I'll figure it out later.
It does look like man.
No, I found them this year. You're just being mean.
But you didn't make one on body.
Like after.
You should see the way he played poker too.
You started making the jokes.
He talked so funny. It's so funny. The guy is so funny.
I made.
Every year, dude. Oh yeah, I remember. It was in here.
20 desks. Just
That's
lined
20
up like
desks.
this. No, please.
Somebody was messing around with the chips. Ilya and I were like $14.
Okay, any question between D and E? It should be very easy. Now F is some problem for some students. So what I did is I actually graphed this function right here, v of t minus 35. Why is v of t minus 35? Because that's when v of t is equal to 35. But I have to be absolute value because speed is not velocity. Therefore, you're going to get 3 separate times. And I'll show you how to do that. Is you take this function and you graph this v1 minus 35. Why you do that? Because once you graph that, it means v equal to 35. You're looking for the x-intercept, which is right here. Second, zoom in to, and I'm going to zoom into the specific part right here.
Wait,
And I need to look for the x-intercept. What'd you say, man?
You did absolute value v of t equals 35, right?
Yeah, no, not b is 35. I'm minus 35 to the other side. So what happened? If you look at here, right? You look at here. It's a v of t equal to 35. I can graph two functions and look for intersection. But it's hard to look for intersections all the way to 35. Because the graph is going to be above at 35.
What I did was I graphed the absolute value of v of t, and then I opened the table, and then I did ask for the y value.
Can you ask backwards? I don't think you can ask
No, I can't.
backwards.
And then it gave me a different number. It only gave me one number too.
So
Yeah, I got one.
you guys show me how you did it, but it doesn't.
Fit in a bit.
I forgot about.
But the problem is this is better because this can give you 3 value. And I get a right answer or you don't.
What'd you get? Did you get like
Sorry, being sassy.
you get right here? Did you get this?
Yeah.
Well,
Wait.
That's not between 5 though.
Why do you have in scientific?
So what happened is I just gonna go into second calc zeros. I can calculate this from here to here, but and I can figure out the first one, 3.761. And the 3 decimal places, that's gonna, so there's total of 3. So I graph absolute value of t minus 35. Why did I graph that? And I had to zoom in to see that there is a couple intersection between 0 to 5. So there are total of 3 values. Am I doing good? Now to just actually use how to use TI Inspire, he posts a picture how to do that.
Oh, I didn't solve, so I think it's
Yeah, so that is a quicker way, man, if you want to use TI Inspire.
We're gonna need the calculator for tomorrow.
Yeah, you didn't know that? We've been here for 3 days using calculator, and you are not here.
Not a grind like Facebook Marketplace.
He's asked,
That's
has everyone have a calculator? And you've been here.
It's scrapped up on.
I was thinking borrow you one, but you need to learn how to use it today.
You're lucky cook. I ain't gonna lie.
Tomorrow you're gonna be so bad. I was so mad at you last week for not showing up the whole week.
You texted me at like 3 in the morning.
Yeah, that's how mad I am.
What were you doing?
You did the homework at like 2:20 a.m. I was like, what is this man doing?
No, you sent the homework and you
It's
waited
Saturday,
like
too.
30 minutes.
Like no Friday. Oh,
Sorry,
class. No homework. Class.
We're playing
I was like,
Due to like,
bro, tell me what, I played Minecraft at 2 a.m.
I call my phone and then I just
Yay! Make sure you do all of it. I collected over.
and then
I was a renting page.
downloading.
I was like Donald Trump at like True Social at night, 3 o'clock in the morning. Quitting.
Oh my god. Just use media.
Like jump scare me.
I'm using it on the website. Yeah, I have like 66 songs.
Oh, I see why.
Use Media Monkey on
What?
your personal one. It's so much.
What?
It's pretty good.
All right, so the next part I got. This one's kind of tricky though. This one is 3 separate times here. I got it, and I don't know if you still have a question. If you have a question, please do ask. But this one I'm gonna go back to the graphing, which is I'm not gonna graph the other function, so I'm gonna get rid of this function, and I'm just gonna graph zoom standard. So this part I'm looking for the time interval between 0 to 5. The particle slowing down. What does it mean by slowing down? Slowing down means acceleration and the velocity is opposite sign. Let's look at this part of the graph. So imagine from here to here, you see my cursor, right? This is a positive slope and positive value. That's actually speeding up. You want it from this point to all the way to here. Why? Because this point is negative slope, positive value. So you want to get a maximum of this part and a 0 of this part. If I were to ask AP exam, this is how the way I would ask. Unfortunately, I never asked that. There's no fun. But I did create a question where it's more fun. You have to look for the maximum and 0 at the same time. You actually hit 2 birds with one stone. You got to know how to use the second calc maximum, right? And you're going to say maximum between this point to this point. And you're going to get 0.785. And you go 0, so you're going to go second calc 0. This is a much better way to ask question. AP is just being an idiot. So enter and enter, and it'll be 0.785 to 1.571, and that will be your first slowing down part. The next slowing down is the minimum here all the way here to this 0 here, so it'll be 3.921 to 4.7612. Now last part here, I would say find a time where the particle reach furthest left. I have to do a table. I have to including initial condition. We talked about it last week. When should you including initial condition? You should including the -2 when we talk about the final positions, or furthest left and right, because Your furthest end left and right matter where initial condition is first. So imagine you're in the moon or you're in the earth. Your final position matter. Your furthest right probably at the moon. If we say earth is 0 and moon is positive, then furthest right is going to be at the moon. So initial condition matter in this case rather than not matter. And I have to do integration between 0 to 1.57 and 0 to 0.471. Sorry, this one's 471. 4.712.
Mr. J.
Yeah.
On the other calculator, how do you get to the
For other calculator?
Yeah.
I don't know. TN Inspire. I don't give a shit about Inspire. I'm just kidding. I do it. I just like to say shit in class. And I'm live streaming.
Yes.
So you click this tab. Oh wait, hold on. You gotta grab. How do I grab again? I don't know how to grab.
Escape.
Escape. What the hell is escape?
Click the
It's
tab.
top. Or you can click the
And then what?
menu.
Huh?
You have to open a new document. You have nothing open.
Document. File. I can open the file.
Let me see. Go. Like, yeah, please. The home button.
Where's the home button? This one?
on the
Right above the dot. Click B. Keyboard on the bottom.
All right, so let's just type in X here, right? And then menu, analyzing graph. No, it's not analyzing graph. It's table.
you had a graphic.
I have the graph first. I don't know. This is so, and then intuitive. X. I had to press enter first. Who designed that? You had to press enter. Okay, so you click menu, table, split screen, and then if you wanted to have adjustment on the table, is the edit table setting.
Well, how did you get there? Good.
Menu, table, edit table setting, and should come out. And you can change this to ask. Oh, let me change independent to ask. I don't know. Oh, does it work? 3? Yeah, 3.
Wait, which one is it?
I don't know how to work this. But anyway, Inspire is for people who are way smarter than me.
I don't know how.
I'm not that smart.
Huh? You're just old. Can't read all the tiny
But it
letters.
didn't break. So
You look
clearly
like
nothing
this.
there. Yeah, you're right. This
Oh.
one breaks. I just read the-
Oh.
No, weird.
Actually, he's pretty good.
I got it pretty. 4, 8.
Just like me.
You should look up a clip of him. He's funny. So funny. He played poker with a
Is that
style.
Is that the table for H?
Yeah. H and J I both.
Wait,
One's the furthest left and one's furthest right.
Jank X values there.
Huh?
Why do you have jank X values there?
1.571 and 4.712. It's because that's an X intercepts. Those are the possible candidate from left or right.
Yeah, me too. Because I am for the right.
Yeah, I didn't.
Hold on. Let me cook.
That's an X intercept. Those are the critical point when the graph is equal to 0.
With code?
Yep.
No.
And also endpoints. You have to including endpoint and critical points.
You don't need this.
Kevin's gonna teach you everything.
Oh boy. Blind lead the blind.
Does Kevin even have a calculator?
Yeah, you're cooking. I'll come back. At least like 50, 55.
Blind leading the blind. Kevin work hard though. Simon doesn't.
I work hard when I'm here. You gotta come to school. So.
That's what I did. Yeah. And then for
You know, I still have your mom's number. I'll text her.
I know. I was just trying to make like something cute with it.
Yeah, this calculator is not like.
Okay, question 6. A particle motion with no calculator. Now, in the past 10 years, there's twice it happened with no calculator on a particle motion. Usually it's with a calculator, but this is a question without. So you gotta be able to do it without calculator. So let me go through it, how to do it. So first, I figure out when the particle is at rest. So cosine of pi over 6t is equal to 0. Now, when the cosine equal to 0, obviously there is two values. One is the cosine of pi over 6t is equal to pi over 2. Or cosine, it's gonna be pi over 6t is equal to 3 pi over 2. Then you figure out t is equal to 3, t is equal to 9. So you see those two intervals. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a number line between 0 to 3 to 6 or 3 to 9. And then I'm going to do a number line by plugging, let's say, a value. Let's say 1. Plug in 1. Cosine of pi over 6 is positive. Cosine of 4 pi over 6 is negative. Cosine of 10 pi over 6 is positive. So therefore, traveling left between 3 to 9. I just got the first question without not too much calculation, but you gotta understand how do you do calculation. You cannot just say, oh, I know how to do it, but you don't. Question about first part. Get the glasses. When does the cosine equal to 0? So I get rid of cosine. I says cosine inside of parentheses equal to pi over 2, then that's good for that. Huh?
Rogoff told me to plug in 0 through 12. I'm like, bro, like this has to be an easy way to do it, bro.
Don't ask Rogov. No offense to Rogov. Rogov sometimes not like the person you want to ask.
Well, I asked him because he also the same.
Because he's not like he's not a good teacher, but
Scammer.
no, he's not a good teacher. He's a better at different things, but teaching is not.
Yeah.
No offense to Rogov, I love Rogov. Like you ask him something, sometimes he confuses you more than
Yeah.
you understand. So Rogov's not the best person to ask. You know, ask Anthony, he will tell you the right answer. Ask Matthew, they will tell you the right answer. Ask even Kelly, it's good, right? But if you ask Rogov, it's like it's a hit and miss. So you got like you like playing with the Russian roulette. So about 15-20% of the time, like Rogov's completely out there.
Well, Roga taught me algebra. He's goated.
Yeah, I mean algebra he can teach, but calculus sometimes he understands it on his own. Like he can do it on his own stuff, but on teaching other people,
He's trying to explain to me like, well, you're adapting.
Since I'm in England, I can't understand that as well.
like Marcos is really confusing too. But Marcos knows what he's doing. Marcos is really confusing. If you ask him, it's confusing as well. But he knows what he's doing. He knows a little bit better than Rogov. So the ranking wise, I will ask Anthony, Matthew, Daniel, Kelly. Who else? And that's probably a few people I would trust more. Let's see who else in. Yeah, Marcos knows how to do it, but he cannot teach. Rogov knows how to do it, he cannot teach. Who else?
It's such a teaching man.
He does.
Anyway.
What you try to have him help you with?
B is integration between the 0 to 6 cosine of pi over 6 t dt. C is gonna compare 4, so v of 4 and the a of 4. But you find out v of 4 is gonna be cosine of 4 pi over 6. Well, cosine of 2 pi over 3, is that negative or positive? You have to say that's negative, right? So it says less than 0. Then you have to find out a of t. A of t is taking derivative of cosine of pi over 6t. So it's going to be negative sine pi over 6t times p over 6. This one need to give you 1 point. Just by taking derivative, they give you 1 point. And this derivative is just basic chain rule. And you're going to plug in 4, then you're going to get negative square root 3 pi over 12. And that's the final things you're going to get. But that's going to give you another point. And since you get both less than 0, so it's slowing down. So you say slow down. Wait, actually, it's speeding up or slowing down? Speed up. They both negative, yeah. Now, find the position of the particle at t equal to 4. Guys, integration. But you don't forget initial condition. Why? Because all this part, right? You don't need initial condition. They give you initial condition here. You had to use it. And you got to do U substitution. U equal to pi over 6t. Oh, did I mess up? Shoot, I did mess up. Pi over 6t. This is going to be 6 over pi. I did forget a 6 over pi here. Uh, 6 over pi. I forgot this one. Oh, that's really bad. That's embarrassing to me. Plus, I should not be a teacher. 3 root 3 over pi, yeah. Yeah, Chase should be a teacher. I forgot 6 over pi in the front because I forgot to use substitution. I need to change your boundaries. So there you go. Particle motion. All the question can possibly show up on AP exam. Now on AP exam, newly trend is gonna give you 2 particles instead of 1. We're gonna talk about that at the end of the year, but at least we get the basic done. So we talk about 2 particles later. This I got for the next question. This one should be easy question. I got 3 and 10 minus 2 pi for the first 2. You guys get that? Between 92 to 6 and 92 to 5. Oh, it's a thing, yeah, for FTC.
Oh, both of them.
You're gonna see that tomorrow.
What did I forget?
Yeah, but you should ask me what's what.
That's good.
You didn't do any of this?
No. Yeah, I'm kind of.
So yeah, the people in BC I would trust to definitely Anthony, Matthew, and Callie, and one other person. Oh, Charlie. Charlie is good.
Charlie? No, you don't do that. You don't.
But Charlie, sometimes you ask him Calc 1, you forget.
That's also
Charlie's really good.
you idiot. What do you mean that's not? Wait, am I thinking of a different one? Oh, I'm thinking. Sorry, I was thinking of this one. Anyway, it looks very similar. But you use your calculator for these. Yeah, you don't use it for that either. Yeah, I know you don't. But you don't need it. I know I don't need my calculator.
Alright, so this is the last part. F with double prime of phi equal to negative 1/2 f double prime 3 does not exist. This is a justification for the minimum absolute minimum value with 7 minus 2 pi. And then yeah, so this is question 3. Increasing just because of the positive region of the f prime of x. And that's it, done. I didn't do phi yet. I do the first one. I didn't do the second one, but second one and third one, you need to know how to do it. This is the last one. It's a rainwater one. Hopefully you guys know how to do a rainwater one. No? You better figure out today. Test tomorrow.
I like how in the last part where you have to look at time beyond 8, it starts draining negatively, which makes no physical sense. But it doesn't. How do you drain a negative amount of something? It comes out of the drain.
Backflow.
Yeah. So it just infinitely goes faster and faster. You have like a particle accelerator in your drain pipe. Reasonable.
You know what? Anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
Why is it equal to 50? I said that like the
With
greater
the
was
power of calculus, anything is possible.
greater than 50. Like equal or greater to
It says an equation. You gotta
You want to find out the time.
Yeah, I found it really weird until I remembered the pounds. It's like, wait, how is it okay?
Okay, any question about this one?
Why is there W? You're not using
Huh?
integration.
Which one?
Yeah, it says CW.
It's to use W for time. So it's. I'm an idiot.
Oh, okay, my fault.
Okay, I'll do it. Just a second.
Okay, test tomorrow. Good luck.
Good luck. I'm leaving. Bye. I'm just.
Yeah, the border.
Serious.
This is 20% your grade on AP exam. Simon, you missed the wrong week.
I'll come back. I'll come back.
You better bribe somebody to help you.
Because you want.
Austin, you can bribe Austin.
Yeah, you want when it's.
Austin's not a very good teacher, but he's good now.
Wait, what question are you doing? C?
Yeah.
And Daniel, oh, okay, yeah, Daniel is good. Daniel is good. Daniel and Austin. Same last period. So Matthew, Daniel, Anthony, Charlie, Callie, and Austin. I think will be like top 6.
Also, like the only person I can ask is like outside of school. You don't want to
get out of face. You like the.
You don't want to. It's kind of
I see Austin. He's like, just do it, man.
No, it's like he's not patient.
He's not patient. I remember Ida used to ask him a question, and he got really impatient.
Science Olympia.
Okay, any question about anything before tomorrow's test? That's integration between 0 to 8 RT dt. So you should get 76.570.
It's like F like this one.
Why did you believe that?
Wait, can I see the questions?
Better.
That would be such a niche event. Oh yeah, building a tower, like disease perspectives, Cyberpunk 2077 trivia.
Any questions? And I really don't know how to use TI Inspire. You guys got to figure out today. I can't even graph. That's how bad.
Alright, be the people who spent extra money. My spirit's screwed.
You were doing okay with it last week.
I've had calculator since the 7th grade.
You can play Pokemon in T84.
I'm pretty sure that could have been June.
Nice.
And then your stickers on it. Yours.
Yeah, I hear listening.
I'll check things out.
That's awesome. You know, also Mandy or not ready for Toy Story.
One day at work at school,
No, Andy, the movie.
No, for Toy Story. My dog
In the movie, she doesn't ask.
Any question you want me to go over more?
Bro, Austin's just been in school, right? 10. Yeah. When you go to school, I think no, I'm not going. Can I come with that?
Guys, I actually have a legitimate question. Yeah, what was your question? For C, yes. Not for A, because A has no relevance. Just think about how many qubits flow into the pipe. They don't care about what you're starting with. They only ask you, like, say, how much money you make between today and tomorrow. It doesn't care about what money you had before. Right? If you have $100 and you make what, $14 an hour for hosting in a restaurant, so then they only ask you, well, how much you make tomorrow? 14 times 8. So that's the money, yes. But it's not, it doesn't care about if you have $100. $100 is not relevant. Now, if it's talk about what's minimum amount of the money you have for the last 10 days, then yeah, then your $100 matter, because you spend some, you make some, you spend some, you make some. But $100 does matter. Yeah, 0 to 8 doesn't matter. It says how many cubic feet of rainwater drop it in the pipe. It's like how much money you make between 0 to 8 hours. Doesn't matter what you start with. The question is really depends on how you start with. C, it says at what time between 0 to 8 amount of water. So it's like asking you, like what is the minimum amount of money you have for the last 8 days? Does it matter how much money you start with? It does. Because this is how I worded the questions.
How did you do it like this? Isn't it okay? If it's saying like find the critical points and then put on the minimum and maximum.
The other one is talking about S of t is equal to m, v of t is equal to m over s, a of t equal to m over s squared. So usually v of t is a rate.
Yeah.
I would get derivative, yeah. Because I don't do no like tests when you get numbers.
Well, so why is it that 3 is a short return? So what are you determining?
Yeah.
Well, what? Yes, but when this differential when something is differential, what is
What the hell is Tony?
that derivative? Yeah, so you find a slope.
Is that right?
Tony and Simon.
Did you say your slope?
Oh. Yeah.
5? I didn't do 5. This one or this one? No, I didn't do it.
No, it's gonna be negative.
For C, it's asking to find the extreme of using the critical numbers.
And then that goes to 0. But you're finding
Yeah, C is happen at 0, 2, and 3.
So I got to that.
Over 5
You got 5 and 3? It's asking inflection point of g of x. So you're looking for g double prime. G double prime changing sign at 0 and at 2 and at
I may or may not.
because the graph is g prime of x. So you look at g prime, which is positive to negative, negative to positive. So it's the peak, the minimum maximum points of the thing.
It's 3, but it's like each.
Yeah,
each one's like
that's
type
the
of question.
Mr. Gay, you said one will have calculator, the other two won't.
I probably give you a calculator the whole thing, but because like this question calculator doesn't help you.
Are you looking at B or C?
I'm looking at B.
No, we asked for C.
C, I don't know.
Okay.
I'm gonna say like.
Just whatever you do.
You have to take g. You have to write down g prime of x equal to x. G prime of x minus x
Yes, I knew. But then what do you plug in for D?
equal to 0,
One part.
right? wait, hold on a second. They say critical point of H. So it'll be H prime of X equal to G prime of X equal to G prime of X minus X is equal to 0.
So be h of x equals g prime of x minus x.
Yeah.
Wait, so when I asked, like, it says,
And
like,
G prime of X minus X equal to 0 is when they
I subtracted the amount of water
No, G prime of
and then I subtracted
Oh,
X
that's fine.
minus X equals 0.
amount of water. That was the amount of water.
Oh, yeah, you. Why would you probably do
Because it says the amount that were in the pipe, so I subtracted the amount from the pipe.
Would it be?
All the way to I think that was.
Then if you have G prime of
Well, no, you'd have to do. How do you do 5C? I did not understand 5C at all.
We're asking about it now.
you have to take a derivative of H of X, which is G prime of X minus X.
But then how do you
So equal to 0. So that means G prime of X equal to X.
Dang it. I was too slow to answer. I was getting a phone call from Ohio. I wanted to answer it, but right as I slid the little thing, it went away. I'm going to warn you about your car's extended warranty, because we know you have a problem. Dog. Indeed.
Have you listened to the new?
Thanks for the compliment.
It's not like notes on it.
Like,
I think it's
you just don't care.
Oh, what the varieties.
Wow. Okay.
It is good. For the producer for that album,
That's actually so.
all the beats, all the
Simon, you come here to talk or you come here to work? Because you haven't worked on one question yet.
I'm trying to figure it out.
Okay, get out, please.
Right.
You already charged your iPad. Leave.
Okay, studies. Is there any video?
You should be working. You spend some time spent here talking about different things.
This game reminds me of West Side Gun.
I'm just gonna.
Because I actually like sat down and listened to the lyrics, bro. I do not affiliate with any gang. I do not have any ops. I'm not trying to kill nobody. I'm not taking drugs. I'm not doing any drugs.
It's like gas. I think somebody pooped. I'm not joking. It's on the album, bro. Oh, dumb.
Also, did
Guys, get to work.
Okay, so A, G, find G of 3 and G of -2, integrate, right?
You see?
No, for 5, for 5A.
If you start on 5 and you increase again, what do you do? Oh, my God. Yeah. So what that went there? Why?
Oh, wait, what? Or what?
Did you find?
Oh, like number one.
No, you're very unique.
Yeah, take a while.
Special individual.
Wow, Corbin. No, so that can be wow. Cheater. I see a little cheater. I just want to know what it's like. If you know the discussion about. Oh joy! I see this thing of. Hey, I need I'm going to see all build events to get a progress update. It's like we haven't.
Oh, this one.
Speedrun this one. like as practice.
What I did for C, okay,
I spent $13 on the wood.
Guys, you should be helping out each other.
Well, I am. I'm helping my good friend Corbin. I'm helping my good friend Corbin Tyler Lewis.
Don't call me by my first, my full name.
Okay, Tyler.
Don't call me by my middle name.
This one, would it be Tyler?
My middle name is
His middle name is Tyler. He has 3 first names.
Explain this one. Go now.
It's critical points. It's not that hard to explain.
Okay, fine.
You look at you take the critical points, you take the end points, and you solve.
Yeah, so it's mine.
And this is the
I
minimum.
think I'm doing A wrong.
Are you wait? I could wait.
It's for the first question. There was a question. It says find the time between 35. You put in. Why is it minus 35?
Because you want the zeros, because the zeros mean that it would equal 35.
What if it's like plus?
Then it would move it up by 35.
I got the same thing.
I need to talk to Ty and be like, hey, I'm in both Wednesday and Thursday. Please, we need to make progress.
Sign up for it.
Hey.
I stuck at like 1.
Have you played Seagull Company? No, in fairness, that
It looked kind of fun. Ethan, if it goes on sale, I'll buy it. And then
only if Lethal Company goes on sale. That's the only reason.
if I make up my mind, decide that it doesn't look like a terrible piece.
It's actually
Ethan, help him. Help Elaine if Elaine need help.
yes. Yeah, I had not done the absolute value, so I only got 0.960. But when you do the absolute value, you also get 2 hours.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't write it all down, but I did.
Ellie, where's Tony?
Great question.
And it's only from 0 to 5, so like you can win it all. Then you don't have an extra 0. Then you have your
No rounds.
then you have take the 0. And then here.
Nothing is funny.
And this is the max on the scrap. Okay, you take the incidents at all.
Okay. I think I understand. Thanks, Ethan.
You're welcome. That's
Ethan, whatever you do not study.
do I have to watch?
I did not threaten at all.
You said whatever you do, don't study or else. How is that a threat? How is that not a threat?
I did not say or else.
Yes, you did.
No, I did not. If I said or else, then yeah, it would be a no threat, but I did not say or else. Alright, I'll see you later.
Goodbye.
Yeah, she did not fit, so.
Yeah, but if you bring it there, she'll be playing bonus.
I didn't remember though.
Last time.
Yeah, I'm trying to do my worst test.
Like the whole like last half of the class, you like dead silent, like staring.
I'm just tired.
Me too.
I slept like 4 hours yesterday, so
Me
it's like
too.
I'm not really truly functional. You better know how you do all the questions.
Here. I think it's Jamal's here.
What?
Here. But you don't have anybody that you. Well, I do, but I don't want to eat lunch.
Where do you sit?
Where everyone's.
With Shang.
Sean.
Has big lunch.
Shang Patanti.
Look at his carrot. Okay, we're on between now.
Bro, I am doing A for right?
Come on. Hey, it's between now. I don't think. I don't know. I person to ask for that.
That's Vincent.
Did. Maybe I should get mine. I'll be there this Wednesday. Like how we don't. Nope, they're rewrite it too.
Let her walk. She gotta run in the ring. It's a fitness training for her tennis.
All about that.
Yeah. Look who's here. Nathan's here.
I thought it was Max Strong.
He saw a guy look like Max DeLong. How's that possible?
Yeah, how is that possible?
He was like facing away from me. He's like right off, like 7 foot.
Yeah,
Like, really
he's
tall.
only sitting.
Yeah, he's like
You know what?
like I
Actually, left over.
You like that guy?
We had one conversation about like sports.
Celebrating.
10-year-old game. It was the most interesting conversation.
He's an interesting person, not like no, but he's also very.
He seems really smart. You know,
Back to long.
yeah, he seems smart.
No, he's smart. He's smart. It's probably last year. His might be like if he wants to, he might be the smartest one there, but with failing all the tests. So he's genuine, like just intuitively smart. But his handwriting was just ugly. His handwriting just ugly as shit.
No.
I didn't want to grade his paper. That's how bad it is. Have you seen his handwriting?
No.
It's legendary.
like Mr. Brown. That's outrageous essays.
Oh my god. I feel bad for him.
What? Anyways, mad. Wait,
I don't know, I'm so tired.
Wait, what's your name? For the triangle one on the graph, the answer is f of 0 equals 14. Did you do that one? That's the review one.
I thought it was 10. Hold on, let me check. The triangle one. Hold on a second. This particular one. I got -10. What do I want to eat? It's right here. The work though. Ask Sophia. Sophia's smart. Well, maybe she's smart.
Oh, I want to. She's dying. I am.
What did you name it?
Her name is Harry.
Oh, what the heck? Come on, answer. Look. Damn, it looks majestic.
Very cute.
That's a pretty fish.
Did you name it Veda?
Wait, you got a fish?
I did.
You know,
I know
after she said she was gonna get a fish, you know said
How big
you
is the
could
fish?
get two
It's
fish named
really
Beta
small.
and Maya.
Are you gonna eat them? After you feed them and they eat them.
Whoever dies, you know, it's like, which
the better
year
feeling.
it is, yeah.
What? That makes sense. What do I want to eat?
Get a pub sub. Subway. No, a pub sub. Subway. Subway's ass. Get a pub sub.
Or get a smoothie.
So tired. I don't know. It's raining right now.
Do you hear the rain fall?
You let it run. It's
Hey.
rain. Yeah,
That's
it's
what I
tennis,
learned.
you know.
If
You better
anybody-
do basketball.
Red tennis.
You better do basketball.
If anybody ever tells you that you have no common sense, it's kind of the common sense for the common people.
Honestly, like pub sub's better than Subway.
I
Get the chicken.
heard that and I thought that was so funny.
What do you get? There's a vegetarian patty at Subway.
Hmm? The lessons we get.
What do you have?
Ice cream. Yes, I did.
Good job.
Thank you. Where'd it go?
I feel like you're home.
I've got
You're getting tired. You're really getting the punch for it. I can probably let it bang.
I got my mom.
You would see it.
Yeah, that's literally what I did. I literally texted her and was like, Katie, you don't have to do it. And I was like, oh.
No,
So
I'll
you
do it
did
later.
it.
I didn't want to go to this class anyway, so like,
What do I have to learn? That sounds good.
that's so good.
It's
Oh, yeah.
What
potato
do you mean?
beans curry.
I like
What's
most great with me actually.
this one?
Like we used to like I go on the board. Rash? No, my
How
skin.
hard do you get in work? You got one page?
That's not painful.
Like
It is the showers. The showers. I was last night. My stepdad came. I like just.
Oh, like,
I get in the shower.
but you know, if you pay
It's like.
he was like,
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna like show
he
you.
has like a new
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know how to deal with rice, bro.
17, yeah.
Like, I don't know. He has so many like.
Wait, but Mr.
No, I let it air out.
At this point, he looked at me, so he was like, I'm a guy anyway. So.
I thought f prime of x equals 12.
You get the homework wrong, right?
Negative 12.
Yeah, that's what not.
Because the
I think I got it wrong, but it's.
so is it?
Oh, no, I think.
Uh,
better make it though.
Yeah, it's just under the y-axis.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it again.
X-axis, I mean.
Yeah. It's the way they work.
Genius, Mr.
You guys do
J.
fine.
do you have?
No.
Dude,
I'm like half asleep.
Oh my god, Mr. J. I'm so smart.
Bro.
It should have been negative. I don't know. Make it 12.
We did.
Yeah. It's 12 is negative 14. That's what I got.
14?
You think my iPad does it?
No, it's just 14 now. Because it's negative f of 0 equals negative 14. So f of 0 is negative 14. I'm a genius, Mr. J. Oh my god, I might get 1 point for this test, guys. Don't want to do my own horn, but I might get a question. Let's go.
I believe you.
Speechless.
Yeah, it's 14.
The negative part is
Mr. A.
awesome.
Okay.
Dumb.
What?
Hmm?
is 2 plus this 14, right?
For this one, if f of -2 is 7, right? But like when you do like look at the f prime, f of -2 should be -5. That means there's an initial condition, right?
That was a -2 pi.
Or -5.
That was -5.
Like,
-2 pi.
The integral is the
I
area.
thought the -2 pi.
Hmm?
I thought the -2 pi between -2 to 2.
Why is it -2 to 2?
Between from where to where?
No, like just 0 to -2.
0 to -2.
Like f, it's like the function of -2. It's like a little. I was like, I don't know what I did. I found like an initial condition. I just added that to the other values.
Oh, that's what I got.
Can you scroll up?
Tanner, do you know how to do math?
What did you dream, Jay?
Literally after I literally you're not supposed to have that's like a normal side down. Pretty good.
Where's your answer for this page? F -6 and F -5.
F of -6 is 3. F of -6 is 3.
What?
3.
What? No, but I like it. Can you explain that? Dude, I don't know. Think about logic. I did. Where? Is it 3-8?
Oh my gosh.
Come on, dude.
I was gonna do it when we were grade. Yeah.
No. How did you do any work for you? You get it in? Okay. Okay, look. -6 is 4. No shit. You increase together, so the value there has to be lower than it's subtract. Subtract the area, that's got. It's 3.
Yeah.
This thing doesn't even. You have to do it. You're gonna stop. Dude. Oh, okay. Yeah. Wait. So wait, let me show that. I didn't.
I'm just surprised how dumb Nathan is.
What? I was like helping him like you start knowing this shit, right? It's stupid. Just like, because the way you write that, so that's. Okay, it's lower, yeah. Okay, it's the area that's full. So the direction will be plus or minus 4, which is lower. Why is it 4? That's the area of the triangle. Okay, I get that. No. Think about what f of -2 is like graph. If you just take out the graph, you would say it's -5. Just look at the graph. Because 0 to -3 to 0 is -5. Why are you get that, right? Why are you doing it? Alright, come here. Because you base it off of 0.
Well, -2 to -6. Does that make sense? Is equal to f of -6 minus f of -2. It's a fundamental. I write it out.
Yeah, I get that.
Okay, so I move to the other side. I move to the other side. F of -2 plus -2 to -6 at 5x. Yeah.
Wait, but don't you have to
Por favor. Thank you.
Okay, so I change the boundary to a negative. And then -6 to -2. And from -6 to -2 is 4. So it means 7 minus 4 is equal to 3.
Okay.
What do you recommend?
See,
I think you should like.
I look at 0 to negative, so I was like, oh, that's negative
Bro,
5.
that's
But it says
literally.
f of negative 2 instead. It's like, oh, you have to add plus 7 plus 5 to get 7. Oh, no, I had like
You're so smart and sometimes you can
I know it might not be for you, bro. No, dude, I was. You have never got a 100 in a single test in this country. But you got algebra, not algebra. I don't care about algebra. You get like chem lab. Oh, it's a lot. You know, I'm not gonna. Man, you wanna work on the next chem lab together? And when we're on the next chem lab? Yeah, I'm keeping up. He's breaking up a rush. Not having it anymore, bro. I gotta hire people to be a run. And how?
No, it's like kind of.
It's crazy.
No, it's
It's a red lab. I got 3 points taken off for not doing my work. You know what I mean? It's stupid.
And I got to the house and the dad was like, please stop.
And I got a point out for not writing the name of the job.
It's just like,
I would have laughed. How would you? Were you just babysitting one kid?
no, all 4.
It's
They get off the video.
You're getting less than minimum wage, bro. You're getting less than minimum wage for that.
She said, talk like an hour before.
It was 4 kids, $80 at least, bro. An hour, 38.
How many must you get? $30 for 2.
I'll make it live.
2.5 hours.
Good luck.
Not a big deal.
Then I'll pull over.
$50 for the whole thing.
Mr. A,
That
you're
really
okay?
does.
And she forgot money.
You didn't your car for the whole day.
No, you
Yeah, then,
need to increase that by like $30 an hour, or else you're not
hungry as fuck. Going where, bro?
For 4 kids?
We have a total of 5 minutes.
No, it's not.
11 minutes, bro.
Bro, I go to 80. I'm great.
These are close. Find out.
Close your
You
eyes.
guys want to go all over here. I can't afford it at the beginning.
Bro, literally, you know, like, I charge $20 for a kid,
I charge 20.
and they round up.
I dog sit. Yeah.
You need to charge a minimum of $40 an hour.
But you're only there for like 2 hours,
Usually I'm there.
But
They
for
spend
kids,
right? No, I'm saying like
I've only watched like
per kid, you should know how to
18 or something like that. I only watched
if next week you like it's still 15, I would be mad at you.
Gonna buck your head.
I would be really mad.
Alright, swear.
Well, I think
Don't have to replace the time.
It starts here.
I want to move the check.
I mean, it won't pop.
Oh, I put in the first page. Yeah. Yeah.
It's what? Oh,
I need to like start making more.
Is it better or something? Yeah.
Wait, is this?
When you get
What?
I thought it was like
Bro.
okay.
what class?
English.
It's good.
Yeah.
Quiz, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not good. I played first.
No,
It's everything we do in the class.
Let me do it.
It's like, most of them are all of them. We should go over.
Thank you. I'm thinking of
What's the old class? College.
Tuesday was like 15.
It's like the list, so like 10. It's like some access.
No, it's first thing.
Oh. Yeah, it's like office
What is it, bro? You look dumb. Where'd you get it? I wasn't buying it.
Well, it's probably changed. Like,
No.
It's get hard.
Dude,
It was.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No.
5 words. JP Morgan should get like 1,000 words. What is JP Morgan?
What?
You would not know, right?
What?
The free Sims.
Oh, I'll give it Commodore. I like Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt's cool.
Vanderbilt is school, man.
Huh?
Isn't that school?
Is that what you wrote for that?
No, but like, I'm asking.
No, I'm talking about the dude. The dude's like he made a living off of railroads. That's tough. That's tough as hell. Imagine making a living off of like transportation. You don't have to do shit. What are you gonna do? Hey, you go collect money. Like, that's what I do.
Intellectual ability and
I don't understand what you're telling me. There's like a million of like railroads and steamship.
Right?
I'm so serious.
Did you also get Chinese?
what do you think the stock market is, bro?
It's a little puzzle. I know it is.
Oh, we got a third one. What?
That's not what I'm talking about.
We got a third one. It's chicken.
It's not doing
That's the answer.
Like, go collect money.
Wouldn't share that with any other loser.
It's not.
I hate everybody.
Alright. Oh.
You don't have anybody in charge.
I didn't do this
Yeah.
word.
Okay.
Commodore Cornelius Vanderbilt, American
You know that
guy.
word.
He built orange boat on railroads and shit. He used steamship and railroads to make.
That is a dude, the shops.
Yeah, that's tough.
Oh, I didn't get that.
They do think how
I
that
can't find
they
this.
can be.
Fun
Making
fact.
nothing.
It's like really, where is, it's,
Right here.
What is terrorism? Yeah, you're stupid.
Bro, it's like scientific, it's like a belief, you lower jaw. It's lower jaw,
How?
flip the word, you something on,
Okay.
and you get, bro, it's a power device.
No.
reread it.
We don't even have those, we don't even have those dots.
Well, that's it.
Yeah. Oh, but you just want to check. So if you're done, let me know, I'll put it, not.
What is it?
He's a very famous maker in the house.
Yeah. How?
He's a,
Where do you
yeah, what's this?
She's definitely. Like that's the 16 and the 16.
Bro, what do you want to have?
Yeah, I feel like he's really good.
I don't have to.
You have a phone? You have a phone, where's your phone?
No, I don't.
My dad, my brother. Yeah, we just phone.
What the?
Oh, sick. I was thinking we're talking about writing anything more. Yeah.
I'm just trying to go back on.
He took control, Jake.
What else was to do?
That's cool. See if you're ready on this.
I feel like if I don't have that.
You don't start JP Morgan? JP Morgan seems like.
Oh, we're up there?
Seems like he's like.
He said yes.
I bet he's paid for your movie. I mean, answer. He bought your answer. Or there's no way he's not here. Nah, my answer is way about you joke. Bitch.
That'd be so weird.
No one bought it.
It's not fun.
Distance gap.
Real, beautiful. What? What were you? Oh,
3 is 3. 4.
What's the next say?
3, 13, and 3 is 4. Four is a record. 5. Where's Cleveland?
Ohio.
It's Ohio? You know, I made 20 bucks.
We got 3 of them.
Look at it. Let's do that. I made $20. I was gonna move that. Random guy came up to me like, $20 because you can't even 25 fucking days. He was like, you could see his face turn around like, I have a fan. I was in Iran, Iraq, Yemen, Oman. No, he don't.
Can't you just drive with the orange flavor?
Oh, like, I said, I'm really good at Friday, so we're really
She said it's cute.
Here's how
She was like asking like for like.
Yo, my shit is dry. South Korea.
Oh, this would be.
Malaysia. You could never make my car. You think you will, yeah. Yeah, I said something like that. He said, no, I have to. Whoa. That's cool. Yo, no, that's really zero. This is like what I said. Oh, I think a weird shit is. No, I don't know the same thing. I don't know. I know there's in the UK as England, Ireland, and Wales, but like there, like France. Yeah. Bro, I just fucking need like what is that? South, what is it? Oh, Sub-Saharan Africa. Nigeria is Africa. What's Liberia? Liberia is a country.
Easy.
I feel like there's something I don't understand. Yep. Certain situations I just don't know what exactly do. Like, have 4 over n times n plus 2, but I don't actually know what to do with that.
Telescope. That's a telescope. You gotta decompose that. Anytime the bottom is factorable or already factored, more likely it's telescope. So you gotta put a 2 fraction. You do 2 fractions and you put 2 things.
Seems pretty easy so far.
Algebra?
I'm accepted into FSU.
Oh, okay. A lot of people got rejected because you.
Really?
I heard even Emmett Bradford got rejected.
But seriously?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Okay. You want to go to FSU?
Yeah.
You do?
Mhm.
Okay, that's an easy choice.
I'm trying to go into a music field, so FSU is the best choice for me.
But you're not in the band.
No. I want to do music composition.
Really?
Yeah. I love music, Miss GA. I absolutely love music. It's just that it's like hard to get a career in music. You know what I mean?
Do you remember Jilin?
I don't think so.
He went to Northern Texas. He told me that was the best music school in the nation.
Texas.
Texas Northern or North Texas? He want to be a composer as well.
For me, I feel like FSU is the best. Just for me because it's got a good music program. It's like just far enough from home that it's kind of like
You don't have to come home every weekend.
yeah.
Come home like Labor Day or like Thanksgiving.
So yeah, I mean the 3-hour drive is annoying, but it's not the worst.
Have you been to FSU yet?
Yeah, I really like the campus. It's very nice. Although honestly, I liked the 3 like big Florida schools equally. It's also nice that it's a Florida school since features.
Well, UCF is too close.
Well, UCF and UF have pretty bad music programs as far as I'm concerned. They don't because they're focused on the sciences more, so they're pretty much not funded.
Right.
Compare the knot. That's
No, not this. Unfortunately.
You're in the denial state to create. No, I'm just
Oh, really?
denial is a river. Doesn't he usually go through the day before and say what's gonna be on the test?
That's what we did.
Yeah, it's basically the whole. We did not do that. I want a list of things. Calculator.
And then after
And then the read in, read out. Yeah, because that's what he said was gonna be. We should go over the subtlety. I have to look over, but I don't understand what he's doing because there's no calculator on the screen. Usually I can't tell what's happening. No. I literally started this morning because I was too late to do it.
I think that, you know, like after you play like and you sit like
Oh.
I think that
Oh, you the whole freedom of picture.
if you would just drop it. It is really
Because they say that it's not good for you, but it gets you sick afterwards. Yeah. It takes 3 days.
On the whole door, you just like,
Bro, I have the song playing in my ears.
We really have no excuse for not doing anything. That's pretty stuff. Actually, no, I don't think I'm going.
Yeah, it's since he has no working from home, he has no way of he's trying to.
I just forget to keep it in series. Isn't he actually supposed to be?
What do you mean? It wasn't like a hard one. Jack,
Do you talking about I really
Did he get sick off?
Okay.
because like I was
He's dead.
okay, so do you have like
Just wouldn't do that.
when you do
dumbass
the
shit.
part, do you have to? But you don't have to do it like when you do it.
38. 38, please.
You do it or 38? I don't just use the. Also, do you have to break it? Do you have to break it down as a cube for every single question?
Yeah.
Do you know how breaking it down for every single question?
What do you mean breaking?
Like you do the numbers. I'll show you. You won't do a blood transfusion to me. That's not correct. I just can't really. I'll just get it.
The homework hard?
No. Hold on. I just want to ask one thing. Do you have to do so once you do the numbers, do you have to do like the process where you plug in like n-2, n-1 every time you do the problem?
No, I mean that part. I just wanted you to get evaluation, but I just want to get familiar what happened.
After a certain point, I stopped doing it, and then do you have to also evaluate the limit, or do you only have to do that when it's like asking if it like is converged?
Telescopes never diverge. Telescopes always converge into something.
So that you don't have to take the limit.
You do take a limit eventually if you want to do a long way to show me the proof of where the gap come from. But no, you don't not necessary.
And then what is this rule that only applies that's like if the limit doesn't equal 0, it's a diverge?
Yeah, that's the divergent test. That's the first test you should always test.
But what's
If
the
it's not equal to 0, then it's like.
is that for all of it?
Yeah. with any-
If it doesn't equal 0, it's a diverge? That's for every single series? It's being weird.
You should take jokes. Like,
Kelly?
I'm almost done.
Oh, okay. And who was that? Matthew?
Right here.
Charlie?
Yeah, I know. I did.
What happened?
You're right.
I could have done it like 10 p.m.
I can see like, no, I would have seen those people that break patches. Do you see people break patches? So the video, like, I just saw a YouTube video, like those people break patches. Like,
I'm the first person to
yeah, they invent a triple tap, which is, it's not only tap the front, like the key, also tap in the back. So when you do it like this, you hit it actually 2 times, 3 times. That's what you can move all the pieces. Huh?
That's my broken people, right?
No, you're not talking about like a controller and where you tap in the back, so they learn how to like tap in the back while they press. So that means you can press 3 times on that left one because you want to move the pedal. But if it's going down to the back, you just move it like this. Yeah, they go tap, say guitar. They tap in the back. And you have 2 hands like tap. So you have the whole documentary like so interesting.
You watched that?
Yeah, it's really interesting.
You start doing series in that too.
We both saw the.
Oh yeah, that's very good. Yeah, you're behind?
I'm a little behind, but I'm doing.
Mine?
Doing homework.
Someone made purple gold for this.
I don't think I tried to access one of the videos,
Like, not just.
but then it just wasn't available. It was the one from I think like.
Yeah, that's because when I break it like 24 hours.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I did like that part. And that's like the
You have a whiteboard in the room now? You can share it with them.
0.4.
Yeah, so I did on my whiteboard, that way I could like erase stuff. I thought it was gonna be a problem. But I watched the guide better, the professor, when I was confused. Like, it's not that I didn't understand what we were doing, but it was kind of all over the place, so I had to do,
Yeah, you
yeah, so it was helpful. I went,
Besides, don't put it that's your.
Okay.
So this is for
and you don't know I would read, right? Five.
your geometric series.
Okay, so then.
What's your first one?
If you can blank why? You did five.
Oh.
5 minus 1 would be 4, so this would automatically be 5. But and then if you went up to 6, you could also drop 5 out. But how would you?
So these are the.
Yeah, okay, you add.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
You look like you're.
I wouldn't you gotta watch that video.
Oh, is it N plus
I feel like you can be one of those.
Oh, sure. Did not go. Oh.
So you just do that.
Training.
But then if you're long ago, then you can do start.
Oh, this is that? Oh yeah. Okay.
That's it? You really gotta watch. You can do whatever the first one is, right? Alright, that's it?
Yeah, and then.
And you just have to-
Whoa.
Yeah. Series, I think.
I mean, I don't think it's. You do like 10 minus 1. That's 4 minus 2 is 2. You get 3 and then you get 10.
Just taking one as to purchase infinity. And this is just going to leverage this. You do feel a combination of
He's not rich. He's not equipped. You like and this way for
1 over 10 is less than 1.
minus 2.
And that's it. We don't have to do anything.
Oh.
But minus 3, this can only be possible if it's like n minus 2.
Hey, man.
If you n minus nothing else. No, no. If you have n minus 4, so that's it.
Jimmy finds everything funny. I can show her in sight of bread. She's like,
I have one eye. I cannot.
But machine, does it ever go above?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why you need to do the.
No.
the
I don't think so.
You can stack it up.
Is it working?
That's why you make one.
Yeah.
And then
Exactly.
like I tried it. Oh, okay.
I need an ultra.
That it's just
I think eliminate
E to the K. So what is all of it?
They're all doing it right now.
Yeah, I know.
What are you doing?
The only thing we have left is that. So then it'd be minus 0.5 more than 32.
That's a good listen to us. Oh, yes.
Wait, no, it's
If not,
Huh?
n minus 1 is n. Yeah, that's negative. Yeah, yeah. 0.5, yeah, that's fine. The sign is not right.
Seriously.
Yeah, it's all the beer that I sent.
yeah, so get into.
No, I might put my. Look at the thing I sent first. Did you put it?
Oh, when did you finish your homework? No?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
That would be wrong one.
That's small? It's easy.
You're so.
It's 3 different
Are
types
you
of
being
theories.
real?
It's 3 different types of
Hey,
theories.
that's not the amount of warning time is not. That's not fair.
No, you're right. You put one thing.
I think that's it. Also, you have all of AB's test to grade tomorrow, like and their FRQs, and you hate grading FRQs.
Oh, I'm having grace. I'm not grading this.
Bro.
Oh,
AB has a test tomorrow?
Yeah.
Hey, squad me, bro.
Trust me, somebody's gonna call you today.
Yeah.
Tony's gonna call you today.
Because last night, bro, I was like, just awful.
Rate in, rate out, particle motion, and PC.
I need to do that. That's the test I did bad on.
Mr. Gibb.
I can do it.
I'm gonna do it.
I make it clear to it again.
Last year we did rate in, rate out near the end.
Huh?
Last year we did rate in, rate.
No, I did it before and I do it. I put once before and I do it. Right? I did it right.
I don't remember.
This time we did like intervals.
How are we gonna do that one?
always not
I should be able to go. Yeah.
like I'm not like level 20 strong, really hard to do.
Alright, so with that,
Oh,
Like kings.
look up the touches. Yeah. Like who break the touches? The kid that broke the touches. That's they figure out the way to tap the string faster. That might help you. No, they figure out a way to tap the controller faster.
45 is 1 repeat, it's 0.
Because there's no way they can break that.
45?
45, yeah.
So the toucher is like.
Wait, what is it?
Yeah, different color, so the same
But
concept.
you want to make it the computer glitch.
Say it again.
So it's different one repeating.
And every level they glitch different way.
Oh yeah. There was a question for
Every
you.
level, every line is in.
Okay.
No, it talks about like how they
nine.
and then when you tap into the
It's 1 over 9 over 10.
and how they evolve
It's
with
45, bro.
all the way now.
And over nine.
The 1960.
Yeah, when they
Sure. It's just the same. It ends up being the same format, like 1 over 10 to the end. It's just a different R. It's just a different A1. Okay. And then you just put
Put it into the
like the summation, like infinity over summation,
and the color
and then
section
the n equals to
black and clear.
So like there was like
Clear
one
is
to n equals 0, and then
yeah.
That's where it's going to
so
Really interesting.
So you can either do
Yeah.
this way, rotation over 10 equals 0. If you do that, then you're at
Okay, so if somebody is
R is
okay.
you want to go to 1.
they got all different ways.
Okay, I see. All right.
1 over 10 is R. Right?
Yes.
Okay. Maybe I'm doing my math wrong. Could you just say that?
Yeah,
it's
you do Yeah, I tried.
Oh, yeah.
Even you.
Yeah.
How do you right? You know that like
That's how you
yeah, you have to know but it's serious to know that it's gonna be
1 over n plus 1
but then
times n minus 1.
how do you know when
And then a over n would be like equals a over n
Divergence
plus
test
1
is just
plus b
limit.
over
So
n
if
minus
you
1
do that with the
multiply the whole
telescope,
thing by
you'll find out it's not divergent.
and then you should get like
Because you go to
1
Yeah.
equals
If you go to 0, it's not divergent.
a times n minus 1 plus b times n minus 1.
Oh,
And you
okay.
solve for
But it's not divergent doesn't mean.
Yeah, because if it doesn't equal 0, then it's divergent.
Yeah.
So many points.
But if it equals 0, then it diverges, or it's just.
Because 0 is convert. I mean, not necessarily divergent. So they reach 0, they say not divergent.
Yeah.
or equals
Well, that's the sum. That's just.
But it could be still like converge or diverge. But that test only tests if
I
it's
just
diverged.
did it separately.
It doesn't say it's not divergent.
So you have to take it over. I kind of guessed.
Okay. That's like a little. That's like the one thing I'm.
Probably not.
Oh, wait,
So I, that's what I do.
No,
No, okay.
Like the divergence.
Yeah, I'm not sure. And also the decimal part.
Yeah. You have to teach us the things you didn't. You have to put on the homework.
But the decimal, they don't use that.
It's
Yeah, that's easy, but it's just like, isn't it like the hundreds and the tens, so you just have to figure out.
You have
It's just a repeating, that was fine. That's.
All of these are just like, yeah.
Yeah, you can factor the denominator. Then into a telescope.
Where your brother's a math person?
Yeah, because he's not one twelve. But the problem is he's really bad at explaining it because he just looks at it and it's like in his mind, he like makes the graph and he figures it out. And he can't explain it. It's not.
Is it like, are we done with like, we're not doing, we're next, it's like, I'll make.
It's 65, 100. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, I can't.
Yeah, I'm not
I'm leaving. What's Virginia?
Oh, I do.
I'll leave tomorrow morning.
when you
Oh, it would be these three terms added
Yeah.
up together.
Yeah, I'll only be gone for 5 days, so like I'm gonna be gone the weekend.
Are you driving?
So like it's gonna be mostly the what?
You have to be able to tell like, if it's a series, and then if you know what series it is, then you'll know if it's like gonna converge.
Good. Bro, very important.
Whatever, so close.
Started this morning.
Oh, look at the back finger. If you tap, it's gonna pass.
Love the diverge question.
Yeah, that was like the. There's only two types of stuff that is not. When the limit approaching infinity is not equal to 0, then it's automatic divergence. And also if the ratio.
Is it like the n plus 1 over like the n, right? You said it was like n plus 1 over like n plus something.
Looking when it looks like you can apply a limit to it.
What is divergence?
When the ratio is bigger than or equal to 1, or limit approaching n approaching infinity is not equal to 0. It's gonna be.
Last time it was so many
People always show up like, I can believe
that
it.
did it to the
So, this one, just move it around, you'll get geometry.
Live next to London's house.
Now we get a geometry.
So you guys live in the same area.
Wait, I'll you don't live in Lane. You don't live near Lane. You live in San
Okay, so nothing is.
Yeah, no.
I thought I was probably like.
He's just saying he's gonna walk.
There's a final.
You can split it four, one times one. And one,
Yeah, it's not simply not further than that.
Oh.
You got like talk like you go here and move it out.
You walk there?
And for your,
I mean,
watch
actually
just
just further than anything.
Yeah, that's the walk I
do
made.
the
How can you put on each way?
Sure.
Well,
Can
okay.
you plug in the
Yeah, figure.
I can, but
Does it work?
can't speak
Can you grab?
You told me that you guys have a restaurant
No, I just
pretty far away.
The
One
rating.
in like
Pine Hill,
Okay.
that's a very sketch place.
exactly.
But they make good money though. In Pine Hill,
Yeah.
yeah, where's
I
that?
just know that place is low bid.
Where's that?
Yeah,
What's the restaurant name?
per hour.
Dragon City.
I think the rating.
I can see. Oh,
It's like next to Bravo. I don't know.
It's the what? Bravo? Is it closed down?
You like Bravo?
probably
Wait.
Spanish market.
Oh, I'm thinking of the.
Oh, yeah, the sign for freedom, not,
Rio, but then it was Bravo.
and then bro.
It was really, yeah, that's like, oh, yo, that's, I love that. It's basically Bravo and Rio, which is like a mall. That place is so good.
Because the sign is not up to be
Yeah.
bro.
Radio 49.
Let me just, oh, Rio was very fancy on that. Oh my god. She was confused because the graph wasn't showing up. It was really tall.
Write the repeating decimal as a geometric series. Write its sum as a ratio of integers.
Why does it take so long? It's not so long.
It's like slowly.
It just goes,
You don't want to grab all grab, you just grab the one. I'm surprised you paid $130, they don't put more rent in that. It's like,
And it's like how
Oh, how much is
I
it?
can do
Oh, we compare it.
Andy, what
this, I lost. They probably put a better chips. It's gonna make way
I
faster.
say like $10 I could have been more cheaper.
Yeah, I have people here, they put really fun, they can buy used like.
Is that 80 over 1 minus?
No, but I think I'm just.
I have students pass with the 5 PS.
Yeah. What's that? It's chocolate something. Let's go.
I actually didn't know you guys. Like, I think
You guys actually do a pass. Yep, I don't know how to use
I'm
them.
thinking that's the first page that I
I got one like $50.
really good. Yeah.
It's solar power.
Oh, and the Casio graphing notes.
Yeah.
In the past, I actually got to use that. What does you can actually don't do that.
The next even
It's because the map
Because it's
have
pretty much
to be very.
perfect score on the head. What's the next project? Let's finish it. It's like a news cycle. But now you're about to get stressed.
Easy.
Yes, can you ask me?
And last time I did it.
Oh, yeah, wait, have you?
Just
Turn that into a
it's good money.
What's wrong with you?
Have fun today?
8 times R learn
Yeah, I didn't leave it. Leave in the heart of the thing.
Makes sense.
It's gross now, like.
Just a dig then. Sorry.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
It's more addictive than cocaine.
Huh?
Is it?
Candy?
Sugar.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know. You just don't perceive it as bad anything.
Yeah, because it's legal too.
Yeah, because I've been trying to chill out. Yeah.
Plus it's far, I don't get sick of it. Everyone's smarter than me. It's like Jared, Daniel, Anthony, and then
Like, you have
and all of them show up.
Yeah, that's why.
I'm like Mike from my life.
Well, you had your moment last time. You're like, that's my peak.
He wrote down the date and the time.
Someone's there and it's not me. So.
Bro. Amazing, brother.
Do you have she hates me? Do you have any players
Yeah.
What, bro? I didn't know either.
You're gonna go.
So I think, yeah, basically, point four, you can make them to 3 of a ton, back it up. 4 of a ton, 50 pounds, usually about 1 over 10. And it's 1 over 10, and then last.
I couldn't figure out.
Right. Yeah, she from it's just.
No, I'm just trying to get ahead of myself because I'm really busy, so I'm actually like using every moment.
Good for you.
They're all. And then the 145.
Did you get oh yeah, can you post the answers?
Howdy, did you post the answer to the thing?
For that?
Oh yeah, I got the one. Yeah, that's basically what it is.
9 point.
Maybe send 5 pictures and you.
Oh yeah.
Wait, I thought you posted.
Huh?
I thought you posted.
No.
It's to which question?
Um,
What's the last question?
About
73.
That's just like it's a fun thing. Don't call it fun.
That Kevin style? Mr. Yin?
No, I have different Kevin.
Oh.
I have his number too, but that's not the same Kevin. I don't think he likes me. But he got a better job than me to pass him, so it's not like anything.
I don't know.
He should. Callie, why don't you charge him? Charge him.
No, it's because I don't put a lot of effort into it. Like if I put my full focus on helping Kevin, I'd make a big difference.
Yeah, you should help him and charge him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you want to check for diverge or converge using limits. So if it's limit approaching
Hi, Mr. J.
Hi.
equal to 0,
Well, again, it's diverge. Look how long my hair is.
You look like what's those dog that has hair?
Dogs. I've never met that dog.
You don't know what the dog that have ear like the eyes cover up? You can barely see the eyes. What's that dog called? Yeah. Is it bell ring? Is Yulia here? Who else is not here?
Oh,
I feel like there's more people not here. Devin, where's Devin?
He was here earlier.
Huh?
He was here earlier.
Oh, he pissed me off.
No, yeah, he was.
Okay, you know how to
If he don't show up, he pissed me off.
probably getting which is a little bit
I'm about to feel like it.
and then it's still repeating.
You
Pissed
have to
me
send
off.
him back.
You want over one value. Bro, I'm not. So it's going through the same answer. It's just a different.
You ready, Gary?
A1.
Okay, remember on the test you had to show work. So I'm not just gonna send you the answer. I'm gonna airdrop to you. So airdrop, 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 airdrop.
It's right now. So, if limit approaches from 0, then it's just
yeah, I think it's just I think that's what it is.
because I'm 40 and 2 and what's in it.
Wait, let's try to figure out 40.
Mr. Yeah, can you airdrop to me?
Airdrop to everybody.
Okay, thank you.
I'm about to get mad at you.
Oh, wait, no,
One is greater than
Where are you?
It's diverge, right?
Oh.
Okay, so I didn't finish it. Basically, it's
Amir, did I airdrop to you?
41 is 40.
42,
You sent answer? You sent it to me?
Yep. No, on the airdrop. I don't have access to chat. I don't have VPN.
Can you airdrop to me?
What you guys think he said?
No, he said he doesn't have access to the chat. That's what we're confused about.
What did you think?
I did. I don't see your phone.
Not check.
I see Kelly, Veda. Oh, I see Veda.
You said
I sent it to the
Yeah. 41 is 3 or 4.
it's okay.
It's just
We'll figure it out together.
43.
Nothing is out of one.
Did you figure out the song?
Nothing is. There's a word.
We should check.
Nothing is safe. Yeah.
The like 45 is the answer.
Song. Did it ask for you to find the
You have to
series
know how
that
to
you
do that.
I do have the answer.
Wait,
I got. No, I think.
What did you get for 47?
I think it just gives you the thing.
What you
think
get
It's next time.
for 47?
I did not get it.
49, I got one.
Oh, you're smart.
I did each one individually.
Ah,
So I
I
did
didn't see that before. I was like, wait.
49 is one
Where did you
over
get it
the end first, and then I did one over 3 to the end, just subtract.
Because it's the way
No, it's approaching. It's approaching 9 boards.
Can you send us like that? If it doesn't,
No, but-
if it's not zero, it's divergent. Why? Why? Like,
Yeah.
I got like 1/10, but I still diverge.
That's still diverge.
So why?
Yeah, I did too.
That's just a theorem. The theorem's okay. Let me repeat that again. So the n term test for divergence, if it's not equal to 0, they are automatically diverge. But if they equal to 0, it could be both. Could be converge or diverge, but you're not deciding it. But if it equal to 0, it's a for sure diverge. So for equal not, it doesn't equal to 0, it's a for sure diverge. But if it's equal to 0, doesn't mean it's converged yet. You have other tests, because that test specifically for divergent test. It's not for converge, because doesn't mean that implying that's converge. No. If it equal to 0, it just means that you have to wait for other tests to prove whether they are converge or diverge. But if you not equal to 0, it's for sure diverge, so you don't even need to run other tests anymore. Got it? So like say 1 over n. 1 over n limit n approach infinity is not diverge, right? It's equal to 0. But we know that's harmonic series, and that is diverge. So even though it's not equal to 0, does not mean converge. Very easy misunderstanding, including first time I taught it, I kind of confused with those two. But second time I say, okay, that's just purely a test for divergence. To see if it's true or false on diverge does not mean it's converge. Hopefully you understand. You guys should finish all the homework questions. And if you finish, we're gonna go to the next topic.
So for harmonic, you just like say harmonic and it's diverge.
Harmonic is diverge, yeah.
Less than or equal to 1.
So that means it's a diverge.
But if it's greater
Huh?
It doesn't equal 0.
You're looking at geometry.
So if it doesn't equal 0, it's diverge. And if it
No.
equals 0, then it's a test. Like,
No, that's a P series.
if you take the limit of 63, it's going to
Yeah, that's what we're gonna cover today.
If the numbers if R is equal to or greater than 0, it's just like if R is equal to or greater than the answer is 1.
Oh, does not equal to
The answer just converges.
I got converged from 63.
Divergence.
Huh?
Equal to greater than 1. Equals to or greater than 1. R. And if it converges. This for this, it's saying this is just asking for this. Determine whether it's
Yeah, they ask in
for
this
this
question,
question,
they
right?
ask.
I think you have to do it for 2.
They don't
I
tell
don't
you.
think we.
In this section, it just asks you.
I think it's just like, oh, it diverges.
They didn't ask you to do that.
No, it's easy.
Bro, did not
Yes.
hear a single word I just said.
1/2.
Right, that would only-
Brendan, is that beer is gonna be full grown?
What? Yes.
Oh, you have interview?
Yeah.
For job?
No, for college.
Which one?
MIT.
No, keep it like that.
That's how you get accepted.
Keep it like that.
Kyle.
You have to convert because
You got hey Brenner. They're looking for a person that be themselves.
You look nice.
Yeah, don't save it off.
You want to make an impression.
You gotta like out.
it's a repeating question.
Trying to go to eat. Yeah.
Oh. A good team.
Handlebar much.
Yeah. If it's telescope, so
Okay, then I would say.
Professionally, you shave it. Professionally, you're supposed to shave it.
because you could just do repeat it.
I apologize.
Yeah.
Abraham Lincoln
One
didn't
way
shave
and
it.
then it's one way.
Abraham was the president. He could do what he wants.
Yeah, that's another stuff.
What did you?
What? Abraham Lincoln didn't shave.
Oh wow, what a great.
Yeah, interview.
He's interviewed for the president.
Yeah, come on, man.
I'm baby.
In the 49 show.
How did he get elected?
I'm baby Lincoln. He was elected to choose.
Because he has a tall that hat.
He was 6'3". He was crazy, bro.
The Hall of Fame. Yeah, he's in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Lincoln.
Yeah.
He's in the Hall of
He's a
Fame.
Russian.
Yeah.
Badass move.
Goes in the Hall of Fame.
Wait, let me wait. He's so cool.
These are a little bit stronger than the old ones.
Yes, I
Better,
did.
better or
Just write down divergent, convergent.
Bro, you better not drop my glasses.
What? I did it.
He did it.
Oh, he's there.
Half-assed. Every time they're perfect, bro.
Dude, I've needed these today, bro.
They get your prescription.
Yeah. Yeah, I was literally, my stats, bro, my eyes were hurting. I forgot my glasses. What?
Oh, you can read the board now? Bro, it's so weird. I put those on as a first. Yeah, like.
He also said on his own.
Six.
Mr. J impressed.
Happy?
Yeah. You satisfied?
Yeah.
He's happy. Isn't that great?
Six.
My goal is to have BC 100% fine.
100% 5?
I don't want to see it.
100% 5 is crazy.
Kevin's gonna get it.
I think you will. Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
I gotta have my
On BC?
Infinity test there. It's gonna be
Not yet.
to get a number. It's
Maybe like
if we got a number, then that converges at that number.
Oh, you know, because it's a sum
PH
name.
John comes back for part 2 next week.
Yeah.
If it was just like, I think I might be able to just go a shot better.
You guys are hating on him too much. You gotta give him a chance.
Me?
For Mr. Yates,
Everyone else. Not you, everyone else.
Did you make
You're gonna allow him to take his team?
he didn't even take
How are you
Just complimenting you.
Like, how are you gonna tolerate him next year?
one.
If you said he can't take BC?
without, and there's nobody else higher than
Oh, brain dead. Yeah.
If you have.
Oh, that's back. I never really think about that.
So if R is
Like,
greater
kinda like
or
Thomas.
equal to 1, then it,
Oh,
Yes.
that's so stupid.
I forgot Tony almost did it.
I don't think it's.
my favorite is actually
I'm glad I got ahead of myself.
Drive me crazy. Does Rogoff make that sound too? No. That's a Marco sound.
What's the Marco sound?
Yeah. Whoa.
1/2 times 1/2 n minus 1 minus. Oh, I'm aware. I might not be aware.
This is so interesting. How do you think of this?
We'll get the scale there.
Can I go on to the next topic?
No, not yet. You need a bit. Yours is second. Just one more step.
is the next thing?
Next thing is integral test and P series. We already talked about P series, so just an integral test.
Wait, Mr. J, so we're doing limits and we get a value and then converges that value.
You limit n approach infinity.
Yeah.
It doesn't converge. It only shows you if it's divergent or not.
So if it doesn't equal 0, it's divergent. If it equals 0, based on what it is, you have to do a test to see if it converges or whatever.
Yeah, so like for example, 1 over n, when limit n approach infinity,
It's 0.
it's still 0. So it doesn't mean it's converged because 1 over n is harmonic. Harmonic is diverged.
But how, yeah, but aren't these ones like a part of the harmonic automatically divergent? Like, so that would automatically be a divergent, right? Because it's harmonic.
Which one is automatic divergent?
That?
That one's not harmonic.
It's not?
That one is because n approach
It
infinity.
would be -1, but then it
It'll
wouldn't
be
equal
3
0.
over 2. 3 over 2 is diverged. It's not because of harmonic. Harmonic is only 1 over n.
1 over n? Okay, but okay, this would be diverged because 3 over 2, it doesn't equal.
Because divergent test.
It doesn't equal 0, so it would be diverged.
Yes.
Okay.
That's why it's worth.
All right, I'm gonna go to the next topic. You guys gotta stay on top of homework. I cannot go supervise you. You guys are BC already, so I can't really go supervise you, see if you did your homework or not. I'm gonna assume that you did it, but if I come check in and do it, I just mark it 0. So make sure you stay on top of it.
It's supposed to cancel out after. No. Canceling out.
Okay. Let me write it down again on the divergence test. I think a lot of you guys still not extremely clear about divergence test. Divergence test is test for if you know the series is diverge or diverge. Only if it diverge. Does not means converge. It's only test for diverge. So template this. So it's to show that, let me write it down for you so that way you know. I mean, you already saw the pictures taken for you. So limits of n approach infinity of a to the n does not equal to 0.